Guys, this is April at Georgia Mom Plans. I have a plan with me for you today, and this is for Halloween week, and I am using this gorgeous kit from my newest addiction. It's called Chilly Nights, and as soon as I saw it, I knew I wanted it. It is a silver foiled kit, and I'm pulling in some silver foil date dots, spider webs, and then some scripts as well from Blissfully Jade Designs. So I am going to get started with my date covers, and I am using the date covers for the kit. Even though this is a dated planner from Sadie Stickers, I do like using date covers. If there's ever a deco in kits, I also will put some of that up here. I'm looking here now to see if there's anything I want to use. And then I'm also pulling my headers here. There are 3 sets of headers in the kit, so I'm using these really pretty bow headers and then putting all of my date covers across the top. I'm putting them a little bit higher than the actual printed days of the week so that I have more room in the week for my actual planning. And I'm putting the bow headers right below the date cover, just a little sliver of white space there, and covering up the top line at the top of the day. I think these bow headers are really pretty because the bows are in a different section of the header for each one. Over here I am whiting out the month of October, and I'm going to put some spider webs up here and then pull an October monthly script to also layer up here and just make it a little more fun. And these spider webs are from Wild Summer Design. They're really pretty. I've had them for years. And then I am pulling the quote box here to go at the top of my sidebar, and then pulling some washi strips and headers also from the kit. These little like washi strip dividers are scalloped. They're super cute. So I pulled the this week header and then both of the habit trackers in the kit. I like, even though this is a memory plan with me, I like to put habit trackers here, and I keep up with my vitamins as well as my no spend. Next, I'm using the meal header, another little scalloped washi strip, and then the weekly box to keep track of my dinners for the week. I'm going to pull another header as well as another little washi strip to mark the highlight or my favorite thing of the week here. I'm trying to decide which header is perfect for this section. Usually if there's like an important or something like that, I will pull, and then I'm actually going to cut a piece of this arrow off to put over the word, so it just covers up the foiled word, and then I'm going to put one of my own scripts here. There wasn't like the perfect header in the kit, so I just pulled that to cover up what was printed, and then put another one of these skinny scallops. And then I pull a box to go there. I usually try to look and see if there's like a fancy box or, some sort of pretty box to put in my sidebar. This week I did go with this little like scallop quarter box. Next, I will move on to the bottom washi. If the washi is cut like this kit is, I do try and layer it here on the side. It's my preference for it to go all the way across so I don't have to line it up, but it's okay whenever it is cut. So I'm putting down both strips of washi here at the bottom. I do put it a little bit lower than the actual lines of the box, so again, I have more room for planning. And then I'm going to put some of these spider webs here on the bottom washi. Again, just to add a little bit of sparkle. This kit is already so gorgeous on its own, it doesn't really need anything. Now I'm looking at the full boxes to layer these in. I do like to mix up the boxes so there aren't similar boxes next to each other. And then I also like to put a header above the boxes just as a little bit more accent. This box didn't have anything at the top, so I pulled another one of those foiled spider webs to go at the top of the box, and then I'm using the blue scallop headers above the box. And here, this is where I'm kind of looking at the colors of the boxes, so that none of this like same ones are next to each other. So I'm moving this darker box here. Also, this was Halloween, and I thought that little ghost was so perfect to go on Halloween day. Even though this is mostly a November week, since it's Halloween, I definitely wanted to highlight the spooky vibes. So I put another one of the foiled spider webs on this box to add a little bit extra, and then putting my full boxes staggered with the headers. Again, here I'm looking at the colors so I can have both sides kind of balanced. So I've got this really pretty full box with the little hanging foiled bits and another scallop header. Now we'll move over to the other side of the week. And I don't know if you noticed there, I like to white out the lines at the bottom so I don't have to worry about them. Most of the time I do have a box down there, so it would probably cover those up, but I do white them out just so when I'm looking at it before I plan, I don't see those lines. I just like it to be open-ended. So now I am putting my washi strips down the bottom and lining them up with the first half of the week, and then moving into my full boxes, and I'm mirroring the first half of the week on the second half and kind of doing the boxes going back up. And you'll notice this box here was actually cut out. I knew that she had done that, but I had completely forgot. So I was trying to decide if I was going to use the full box or just use the cutout piece. The cutout piece is a little bit different for me. I'm used to just rectangles, full boxes. So I went with this, and then I was trying to decide if I wanted to add something to it or just leave it as is. I went ahead and put my last two full boxes here and put my headers across. I did not pull anything to go with the cutout box, and I'm just kind of going with it for this week. So I'm going to finish my date covers across the top. Again, I'm trying to line them up with the distance on the first half of the week, and then putting in the bow headers across the top as well. I really love these headers. I just think they are so cute. And I know a lot of people have moved away from using headers, and I used to use 3 sets. Now I only use 2, but I really love just the extra sparkle and color headers add to the kit, so I definitely still use them and love them. So I finished putting my date covers across the top, and then I pulled some date dots. These actually came with the kit. They were just like a freebie with the kit, which is super nice. So I'm putting those down now and using my tweezers. And then, so the leftover date dots I have, I will put into my stash, and I'm going to pull some items for the rest of my spread. So I pulled a Hello November foiled script. It was from a sampler. And then I also pulled some holidays. These are from Saucy Stickers Co. So I layered the Halloween script over this really pretty box, and then I am going to pull another icon to go with that. And I was also looking at that script from Blissfully Jade Designs, and she did have Happy Halloween on it, but I like the foiled one I used, and I'm going to use the trick-or-treating script from her sheet. That is a Halloween sampler, so I wanted to try and use as many scripts from that I can. And here I'm trying to look for some Halloween foil deco. I didn't end up finding any. I was really surprised that I didn't have any. I need to order some Halloween specific foil for next year. But I do end up pulling a candle from the Crafty Banana to go with the Happy Halloween script. Now I'm pulling my Currently script from Paper Trail Plans to put over in my sidebar. Next, I'm going to pull some foiled scripts from Wild Summer Design. First, I have vitamins, and next, I have No Spend for my habit trackers. I love putting scripts in my habit trackers. And here is my Before the Pen spread. All right, so moving into the day-to-day plans. Starting on Monday, like I said, it was Halloween. So I do have the Happy Halloween script here at the top. And then I am pulling a foiled food icon from Scribble Prints Co. This is one of their old samplers, and I was just going to use up some of these icons to mark family breakfast this week. And then I pulled one of the long flags from the kit to mark daycare drop off. I'm pulling a daycare script from Paper Trail Plans. This is an unfoiled custom script. I was out of silver daycare scripts, or I definitely would have put that here. For work this week, I am using Fox and Pip coffee and computer icon, and then a work script also from Paper Trail Plans. This one is a foiled silver script. Then I wanted to mark some planning time, so I pulled the headphone icons from the kit, and then I picked up my son from daycare. He was super fussy this day, so I pulled a character from Once More with Love. This Munchkin's holding the sun, and he is actually puking. My son had hives, not exactly the same, but I thought it would still work, especially for Halloween. I am going to pull a MIDI box here to mark taking pictures and getting my son's costume on. So I'm going to put the box down and then re-put the Munchkin down so it overlaps a little bit. And then I'm pulling a Winston from Nightingale Paper Co. to mark getting on costume and taking pictures. My mother-in-law and father-in-law came over and we took tons of pictures with my little man. He dressed up as Slash this year from Guns N' Roses, and it was super, super cute. So then I pulled a scallop box here to mark trick-or-treating, and I'm going to put one of the skinny scallop dividers at the top of this scallop box just to add a little something. And then I'm going to pull the trick-or-treat script from Blissfully Jade Designs to put at the bottom. So that was everything for Monday. Moving on to Tuesday, I am going to pull another foiled icon from Scribble Prints Co. to mark having family breakfast. I just think this is something nice to mark. We do it almost every day, but it's still a special part of our morning. So then I'm going to pull another long flag to mark daycare drop off. I'm going to layer the foiled icon over the flag just a little bit here, and then pull another daycare script from Paper Trail Plans. I can't remember if I said before, but this is a custom script. It's not in her shop. So next I'm going to mark work again the same way with the Fox and Pip icon and the foiled script from Paper Trail Plans. I did some cleaning this day, so I pulled the house icon from the kit to mark cleaning up. And then I pulled another Munchkin for picking up my son. This time this is actually the pickup sheet. So I picked up my son, and then I put a small box here for going to visit my husband and mother-in-law at work. So I was going to put one of those Nightingale Paper Co. icons, but I decided not to for working in the yard a little bit. Instead, I pulled one of these small labels and the FaceTime script from Paper Trail Plans for FaceTiming with my stepmom. Next, I pulled another Munchkin from Once More with Love to mark bedtime cuddles. This Munchkin's holding a little bunny rabbit, and it's so cute. I love using it to mark things with my son. And I'm going to pull a box here at the bottom and a foiled utensil icon from Planning Roses to mark dinner with my husband. So that's it for Tuesday. Moving on to Wednesday, my best friend's daughter was born, so I wanted to mark it with another scallop box and then a little bottle icon from Fox and Pip. And then I pulled another one of these foiled food icons from Scribble Prints Co. to mark our family breakfast. And then my son had a doctor's appointment this day, so I'm going to pull a quarter box to put here to mark that. My son actually was diagnosed with an egg allergy, so that's what this appointment was, getting the referral to the allergist. So for that appointment, I pulled this little stethoscope icon from Bodacious Prints. This shop is now closed, and this was an oops sheet. The sticky was actually on the wrong side, so I pulled my tape runner and put the icon down with that, just adding a little bit of extra tape there. And then my husband and I dropped our son off and went and had a lunch date. We went to one of our favorite restaurants. It's called Euro Wrap, and I'm pulling this burrito sticker from Hazel Sticker. And then we had to run some errands, so I'm pulling the little credit card icons from the kit for that. Then I pulled a half box. Once we picked up our son that afternoon, we just had a lot of family playtime. So I put a nice big half box here. And then I'm going to pull another Munchkin sticker from Once More with Love. It just says family time. and it looked a little small in the box, so I was trying to figure out like if I wanted to put it to the side and write something. I ended up putting it right in the center, and I'm going to pull some deco later to fill around the edges. I just love that sticker. So at the bottom here, I'm going to pull another one of the scallop quarter boxes and put it at the bottom. My husband and I have been watching a newer show on Netflix called Bullshit. So we watched that night, and I pulled a foiled TV sticker from Scribble Prints Co. So that is everything for Wednesday. Moving on to Thursday. Thursday was an early morning and I was super tired. So I pulled another munchkin that is holding a coffee cup, and that is just for feeling pretty tired. Then I pulled another long flag here and used my daycare script from Paper Trail Plans to mark dropping my son off at daycare. And I was trying to get this flag uh, lined up correctly. Sometimes it's a bit of a struggle. And then I marked work the same way using the Fox and Pip icon as well as my foiled work script from Paper Trail Plans. And then I did some cleaning, so I am pulling a foiled cleaning icon from Chic Blossom Prints to mark cleaning up. I tend to do that on my lunch breaks. And then this day, my son had gymnastics after school and work, so I pulled a little quarter box to mark that. And then I haven't used this sheet yet, and I'm so excited that I remembered to pull it. It's from Fox and Pip, and it's called Little Gymnast. So I used that to mark his gymnastics. Then I put down a little heart icon from Nicole Alexia Designs for stopping by and visiting my husband at work. And then I pulled this really cute little like scallop midi box and put it here at the bottom. And then I pulled a little bunny stuffed animal from Once More with Love to mark playtime with my son. And I pulled one of my custom scripts from Paper Trail Plans. It says Playtime with Griffin and layered it there. And then this night while I was cooking, I did a bit of a YouTube binge. So I pulled a YouTube foiled icon from Chic Blossom Prints here at the bottom, and then a YouTube binge script from Kenzie's Creations. That shop is now closed. So that is everything for Thursday. Moving on to Friday. This was my son's picture day. So I pulled this scallop box to put at the top and a foiled camera from Magic Prints Co. to mark his picture day. Then I pulled the last long flag and another daycare script to mark dropping him off. And again, marked work in the same way with the Fox and Pip icon, as well as my work script from Paper Trail Plans. And then this day I actually had to pack for my son. So I pulled this cute little bag sticker from Nightingale Paper Co. to mark packing his bags. He was going to stay with my cousins in my hometown. So I pulled this little mini box and a foiled car icon from Bodacious Prints for marking dropping him off with my cousins. And then this night, my husband and I just had a date night. So I went ahead and put a half box at the bottom and then a book icon from Nightingale Paper Co. And then I was working from the bottom because I didn't know how much space I would have. So I pulled a game night icon from Avenue K Designs. The shop is also closed. So I put the little game night icon there for playing Trivial Pursuit with my husband. And we, of course, ordered in dinner and watched TV. That's what the big box is at the bottom. So moving on to Saturday, I got to sleep in, which was so nice. So I pulled the sleep in script from Shop Jessica Hart's and layered. So I layered that on a quarter box, and then I pulled another one of the foiled food icons from Scribble Prints Co. to mark having breakfast with my husband. We just got to have a relaxing morning. It was really nice. And then I pulled this scallop circle for having some coffee and planning time, and I pulled this Planner Girl from Fox and Pip to go with that. It's so nice just to have some relaxing time. Then we picked up Chick-fil-A for lunch, so I pulled this food icon from Piper Paper Company, and I mopped, so I pulled a quarter box and then this cleaning icon from Rose and Tea Shop. That shop is now closed as well, so I put that little cleaning icon there. Then my husband and I went to watch a football game at a local brewery, so I pulled a half box for that. and I'm going to also pull a beer mug from Paper and Milk for watching the football game. And then we cooked dinner together. So I pulled this little crock pot icon from the kit to put that at the bottom for cooking with my husband this night. The next morning, I pulled this sick looking munchkin because I was pretty hungover from having a few too many beers the night before with my husband. So I decided to just do some reading in bed because I was not feeling well. I was going to use this book icon, but instead I'm going to pull the bed icon from the kit as well as this little like watercolor swatch. I thought that was nice since I was reading in bed. And then I had to drive to Atlanta for a baby shower, so I pulled this little car, Winston from Nightingale Paper Co. And then I pulled another MIDI box for the baby shower I attended. So I'm going to put the box and then layer the super cute icon from Once More with Love. It's like a little rattle for the baby shower I attended. Then when I got home, I had some more planning time, so I used this little planning box from Simply Watercolor Co. Then I used this scallop quarter box to mark picking up my son. I used this little mom and baby from Bodacious Prints to mark picking him up. Then we picked up our groceries and did some unpacking. So I'm going to pull the little grocery bag from the kit, and then the quarter box at the bottom is for dinner and watching Blockbuster with my husband. And I used a Scribble Prints Co. Foiled TV. So here is everything, and I'm going to go fill it all out. Alright guys, here is my completed spread. I slowed down this part for you so you could see it all filled out and see the pretty silver foil. I really love how this turned out. It's such a pretty spread, and this kit was perfect for Halloween. I love that I have these memories to look back on. I hope y'all enjoyed watching me fill this out and my spread. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you are not already, please subscribe to my channel. I do try and upload videos every week. Go follow me over on Instagram. I'm at Georgia Mom Plans, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!